What's up, YouTube? Today we're doing a deck profile on Austin Wojchowski and his top 32 deck at Providence, Rhode Island. Austin, what place did you get?
I got 20th with Trickstars.
Alright, let's get right to it.
Okay, so hand traps, we play 3 Ash, 3 Ghost, 3 Droll Unlock, and 1 Maxi. The reason I didn't play Gamma is because at Springfield, my last regional, I was playing Spiral full power and couldn't bait anyone out with the Terraforming or the Field Spell, and it was just a dead draw all game, all day. And then for Trickstars, I play standard 3 Candina, 3 Lycoris, 1 Lilybell. Lilybell came in really clutch at the event. Because the head judge ruled that for that regional only, you could only resolve 1 Lycoris per chain. So, like, let's say I had Candina, who I normal summoned that turn, or just on board, and I had 2 Lyco in hand. Starting a chain with a Lycoris effect, targeting Candina for cost. I could not activate the second Lycoris targeting the same Candina because apparently they were ruling it as a trigger effect instead of a quick effect, which it's not.
So now normally we could do
normally
2.
You can go Chainlink 1, Chainlink 2, Special, and Bounce. And because of card text rules, Lycoris is a special, which is conditional on target. And then her Bounce is an and if you do effect. So part 1 of the effect would resolve, and part 2 wouldn't, but it wouldn't stop part 1 from kicking. And then other monsters, play 1 Gofu and 2 Eater. Gofu is just really good because the deck's biggest problem is numbers, so you want to make the decode and normal summon on top to get it to 28. And the Eater is your spot removal. Like, you don't have Time Graph, you don't have Sleeper, so you need to come up with ways to get rid of problem cards without linking. And I didn't play 3 because I wanted to go first, so seeing a card that's really only decent going second is not something that I wanted to do. You play your 9 copies of Candina, so 3 Terraforming and 3 Light Stage, obviously. And then 3 Scapegoat, best card in the deck. 3 Desires, because you play 3 of everything. 3 Cosmic for Pendulum Magician and True Draco sometimes. Again, you like going first, so even in the mirror match and against Spirals, you can hit things like Field Spell or Last Resort if they don't have Field Spell.
Even going second too, Cosmic's still really good.
Yeah, I mean, like, you're going to hit the purple poison. You can do it during your own standby phase or going right into your main phase so that they can't double pop with Time Graph. That's really good. And then my 41st card is a Regeki, just because I like board wipes, and it's not mandatory, but I think it's good in the deck. And 3 Reincarnation, double strike. I didn't play 3 strike because I have really bad luck with die rolls, so I only wanted to play 2 just in case I didn't see it in my opening hand or I ended up going second.
So you definitely played 41 cards, you said?
Yeah, 41.
And it worked out pretty well because of the Desires?
Yeah, I liked the Desires, and I liked the fact that, you know, I knew my 41st card was a board wipe, so I wanted to treat that like a luxury card, especially if I'm siding in to go first. I can take out the Regeki, and I know I have extra space. Playing the double strike too, you could count those as your 41 cards because you could just play 1 and go to 40, but going second, it's easier to side those out. Going into the extra deck, I have double Link Spider, double Proxy.
It's mostly just for the Gofu, right?
So proxies for Gofu, Link Spider, and the other proxies are for your plays with Scapegoat, so like your Ningirsu combo and your Borload, and I'll demo those in a second. Then I played 1 Holly Angel, again, really clutch card at the event because of the Lycoris ruling. Playing shenanigans with her and Lilybell was pretty cool. And then Ibn Ningirsu for the combo off of Scapegoat, and Decode for Gofu, and 2 Link Force for the loop, and then just because he's the best generic Link in my opinion. And then I played 1 Breaksword, which I used for, like, if I have 2 Lycoris. Didn't really come up at this event because, again, couldn't double Lycoris, but in testing it was really good against, like, Chaos Hunter, which is a big out to the deck because it shuts down Reincarnation and your Monster Reborn effect. And then I played 4 Cherries targets, being Mechaba, ABC, Spiral, Double Helix, and Totally Awesome. And
So out of those 4 cards right there, what is the most problematic for Trickstars?
so it's kind of hard because going second, you're at a disadvantage against Spiral, you're at a disadvantage against ABC, you're at a disadvantage against Totem, you're at a disadvantage against Mechaba. But I think going second, what hurts the most would be the Double Helix and the Actually, going second, you lose to all of them. But going first, it's not a big deal about the Double Helix. It's really the nail in the coffin on ABCs. Really the nail in the coffin on Totally Awesome. I didn't really end up using cherries against the Invoked matchup the entire day. And I didn't play against Spirals. So, didn't really come up. I sided triple cherries and 2 Gamma Seal and a Kumungus.
No Slumber, though?
No Slumber, because I figure with 3 Desires I'm going to kill it anyway. So, with Desires, my goal was, I'm siding in 3 Kaijus, I want to see one of them. If I banish 2, it's okay. I played the 2 different names just in case I open 2. 3 Chaos Hunter for the mirror match. 3 Spell Shattering to go first against most decks. Really good going second against Spirals and Pendulums anyway. And then triple evenly matched because it's just really good going second. My matchups for the day, I played against 1 Mirror Match, 1 Paleozoic player, 1 Phantasm Spiral, 2 Pendulum Magician, 2 True Draco Invoked, and 1 Pure True Draco. And my hardest match was the Pendulum Magician player. His name was Albert, and I lost the die roll, and he just continued to set up killer boards over and over and over again, and really mastered the interaction between Pendulum Call and Time Graph. And I think that I'll just show a couple combos, and then we'll be done. So, with the Scapegoat, if you have 4 tokens...
Which we play some pretty nice tokens.
Yeah, true. So, you can do a couple things. So, obviously you can go 1 token for a Spider, and then 2 tokens for a Proxy, and then 1 token for another Spider, and then you have your 3 Link Monster requirement for your Borload. And then the other combo that I probably resolved more often, if I'm being honest, is Scapegoat tokens and a normal. So, normal summoning any monster from your deck.
Right, so let's just say it's a Droll and Log.
Right, so you can link for a Link Spider, and then a Proxy. And then you can use this because it's an Earth and a Wind Spellcaster for
Ib.
your Ib. And then you have your 2 Link monsters for your Ningirsu. So that nets you a draw 1 because he points to 1. And
right.
You can also send a Grave. And what I tended to do was, like, I would send either an extra Trickstar monster that I had, or, like, you can banish a Reincarnation from Grave to special a Trickstar, and that way you can have your 5 materials for this combo without using your normal summon. And his effect doesn't target, so he's a really good spot removal card as well. And the last combo I'm going to show is the one that won me literally 4 games at this event, and it's a Holly Angel combo. So you gotta end with 2 Trickstars on board, and they can't kill them, which, believe it or not, actually happened way more than you would expect. And then I had Lilybell, either searchable or already in hand. So going into your turn, you link, or she can be engraved with a Reincarnation Life. You can normal, or you can bring back with Reincarnation. And assuming you have Field Spell, you're burning for 400 here. And then if you enter battle phase, you're going to swing. If you have Field Spell, you're doing another 1,000. Then on damage calc effect to add to hand. Then you can use a Lycoris effect to summon her and bounce Lilybell back. That'll burn for another 400 off of Holly Angel. And then her effect specials her back, so that'll burn for another 400. Then you can attack for another 1,000 direct if you have Field Spell. So that burns for a total of 32, which is substantial.
And that's just with attacking with 2 Lilybells,
Right.
without Holly Angel and without Lycoris.
Not to mention, at that point, your Holly Angel is going to be a 26 just off of your specials.
Right.
Your Lycoris can also swing in for 16, which is a pretty good number, and she'll bump up to 18 with the Field Spell. And if you have a Reincarnation set, you can extend the combo because you can actually burn off of Lycoris. And as long as your opponent is drawing 2 or more cards off of the Reincarnation, your Holly Angel is going to hit 3k, which is really crazy when you think about it that way. And other than that, I think we're all set. So I
All
hope
right.
you learned something. I hope you enjoyed it, and let us know in the comments.
Well, congrats on your NAT invite.
Thank you. It's my first one.